everyone, we're here with another Grot Battle Report. Today we have Todd playing Retribution, and his caster is Raven, the Eternal Light. He is facing Cam playing Khador with Supreme Commandant Irisk. They are going to be playing Scenario 11, Process of Elimination. Cam won the die roll, so he will deploy first, and we'll see you then.
Alright, so this is after setup. Cam has first turn. Cam, what's your plan for this turn?
My plan is to unpackage everything. With Irisk's abilities, we can move all my friendly faction models through each other, and the Nis are friendly faction with Valachev. So I'm just going to line them all up like this, if I can, to take advantage of his tough bubble. Move things forward, put fire for effect on one of the mortars, tactical supremacy on the Nis, so they've got that great 6-inch move after they've shot, and run up my eliminators on the side to deal with the archers. So Khador turn 1 is done. I did pretty much what I wanted to do. The threat range of the assassins is 14, which is one more than the 13 on my... Well, not even 13, that's under E-flat. Never mind, that's more than the threat range on these girls, so I had to run away. Put the pipe in behind a wall for a little bit of safety, put the Nis in a forest for a little bit of safety. Not much. And packed everything together so I could benefit from tough. So Todd, what is your plan for this next turn?
Well, you've given me a few things to think about. I think what's going to happen is Snipe's going to go on to the Mage Hunter Strike Force. They're going to try and do as much damage as possible to the Nis. I'm going to try and firebomb the far left flanking eliminators. And after that, we'll see what's going to happen. I don't really have a plan. It's a reactionary at the moment. Okay, so Retribution's turn 1. Pretty much went as I planned, although I didn't put enough damage. I only put 1 point of damage on those guys with firebombing. And I put Snipe on the Mage Hunter Strike Force and killed 4? 3?
4. Yeah, you got
4 of the Nis Hunters. That is it right now. Now it is time to see what Cam will do to me.
Okay, so my turn is when I get to start having fun. I enjoy putting Fire for effect on dual mortars and hot swapping them for big pipe plate damages, for fully boosted pipe plate damages. The Nis are kind of hurting. I'm going to see if I can take out that one assassin just to get rid of her for good, and I'll deal with the consequences later. The pikemen, I'm still going to think on that. I can't attack the objective until next turn, so Todd's got first crack at that, but I want to make sure that if he's going to do it, he's going to pay for it. Jack's going to move up, probably jockey for position with Todd's Jack, and try and screen for some shots that are going to come at my caster, I imagine. And then I'll run the Eliminators over here. I'll probably run them into combat just to tie things up because they're safer in combat anyways. And over here, I'd like to say they're safer in combat with the combined melee on the Halberdiers. They could probably get enough in on one Eliminator to hit her, and then she'll vanish. So I'll make something up, and hopefully it's good. Okay, Khador turn 2 is done. I have fired with my mortars, didn't do too bad. I cleared out a few of the shield, or the halberdiers. Wanted more, but Todd had some nice spacing over there. My eliminators ran up the sides, engaged over here, and And they're just sitting over there for now. Hopefully they survive this next round. The Nis, before the Eliminators ran up, shot at the Assassin
yeah.
and the Mitz solo, and got rid of those guys, which is good. Zephyred back to safety, and my Spree moved up and shot a grenade at one of the Mage Hunters as well. Unfortunately, when I moved up, I boxed in my Eliminator a little bit, so she had to run through the forest and didn't quite make it into melee. So that's a little dangerous. And these guys, I felt the safest place for them was still behind the wall. They can deal with the wall more easily than not, and I wanted to prevent a nice big counter charge for these Halberdiers. And that's about it. Sorry. So, Todd, your turn. What is your plan on this?
Okay, so I am going to use the Banshee to hopefully knock down the Spriggan, just to keep him out of my face for a while. I will probably use Ayana and hope to harm the objective to put damage on the objective with the Halberdiers. My plan is to feat with Raven, use my Stormfire Archers to set those guys on fire, so that I can get around their shield wall for next turn. I'm going to upkeep Snipe on these guys, hopefully kill a bunch more of the Nis, including Selena herself. And that's my plan. We'll see what comes together here. Okay, so Retribution's turn went pretty much as I had planned it to, except for my horrible dice rolling. I did forget to feat before I went to my Mage Hunters, so they ended up missing quite a bit on the Nis. My Stormfall Archers did set some guys on fire, and then needing 8s on 3 dice missed twice. 3 times.
Yeah.
Why roll 12s over there? My Artificer killed one of the Eliminators over here. These guys did combine melee attack into them, not realizing they were at defense 17. It would have put more guys in there, and missed that attack. I knocked down the Spriggan. So, sitting approximately where I thought I would be. I wish I had set more guys on fire, but oh well. The way it goes. Cam?
I don't know. 4 guys on fire is lots. That's threw my unit right there.
It should have been all.
I was really thankful that you missed a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made a couple mistakes last turn that I'm looking at now. I don't know why I kept Zephyring the NIST back into the forest when the Mage Hunters could see right through it. That was dumb. I should have just walked forward to kill them. And my Eliminators on the side, I shouldn't have left them open to spells and shooting. I should have just engaged these Halberdiers after all, combined melee or not. At least they would have slowed them down from the objective and this nice mess of stuff that they've got going now. So to cover for that, this one Eliminator over here is going to start working her way through the archers, one at a time, well, hopefully 2 at a time, with her sidestep. I've got to deal with fire this round, so we'll see what happens when that goes out. Either way, if any survive, this is probably when Iris will pop his feet, so I can stand up these guys that make any tough rolls. I can stand up the Spriggan with Energizer. I should be able to make it onto the Banshee. I keep want to call it the Sphinx. The Banshee, and do some damage. Maybe take it out if I'm lucky. I don't think I can do it in just 2 focus. Mortars again are going to fire into that meaty pit over there, clear out some guys. Nis, I'm going to see if I can take out this objective as well, so I can even up in the points, because Todd got the other one and is up on points now. That's about it. We'll see what happens. Khador turn 3 now. I feel a little bit better. I recovered things. I was a little bit lucky. I didn't lose too much to the fire over here. All of them went out or killed the guy.
We lost two.
Lost
two
two,
out of
okay.
4. One guy went out and one guy toughed.
Yeah, that's not so bad. That's pretty good odds, all in all. So I took out my wrath on these halberdiers with my pikemen. I really don't like the set defense. It makes things awkward. So even with some of my combined melee, couldn't kill all of the ones that I wanted to. But I got up there, I swarmed the zone, and I'm back to shield wall, so I can survive the next round of stuff. Eliminator came in and took out an archer. Unfortunately, it was on her second attack, so she couldn't sidestep into the next one. Eliminator's over here, killed the 2 things in their way, so they're looking pretty open if they survive the assassin. Mortar onto here, and some Nis did 10 points of damage, so it's got 5 left for next round. The Spriggan, alongside Irisk's Energizer, got into combat and put a bunch of damage onto the Banshee. I'm backing up with the Kodiak for next round to see what Todd does. And that is about it. Irisk's sitting back here, examining his work, and seeing what Raven will do. Alright, what's your plan?
I am going to kill the Spriggan. Probably with using my Magister to knock it down, and then the Banshee to beat it to death. We'll see how that goes. If I need to, I might throw some Mage Hunters in there with their extra die on the charge, and Jack Hunter, they should be able to kill it. I'm going to try and hold the zone over here. His mortar shot took out an entire unit of Stormfall archers.
And a Holt in your Solus.
And Holt and Ayana and my Solus. So that was really bad. That was a night, and I had to move my Artificer over so his blast damage to take out one of those Eliminators. So unfortunately, they all could have survived had I had a force barrier up. Didn't. Dead. So I'm kind of in a bit of trouble. I lost the entire unit. We'll have to see what happens. Hopefully I can clear out some stuff. If I can clear that objective on my turn, then I score another point, and he's...
You'll be sitting 2.
I'll be sitting at 2 and with your 0.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm in a better position. Let's see how it goes. Well, that turn was a complete waste of, yeah, I forgot some stuff. So I forgot to allocate focus to the
That was the
Banshee
big
first of all. That was the big thing. So that ended up doing nothing here. Then my assassin charged the objective and did not roll enough to put any damage on it at all. What happened? He swung at the Eliminator, missed her. These guys swung at this Eliminator, missed her. They killed one Eliminator, killed one Nis. The Magister did knock down the Spriggan, however, and knocked it back 1 inch. I could have used 2 inches so I could have knocked that Kodiak down as well, however I did not.
Down though for the bond.
Oh, it's right,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. My Halberdiers completely missed the Iron Fang Pikemen. Raven had to go in there and chop some stuff up. And then I think she killed 4 or 5 of them by herself.
Yeah, by herself she did 5. 4 with her Thresher and 1 with her shot.
Yeah. And then my Stormfalls over here killed Silas and the Mortar. So that's where we stand now. It's kind of a shit show mess right now. We'll see how it goes.
Yep, the slow grind has set in. I've got a nice entrenchment set up here. I've got 2 jacks in, and thankfully with Todd's mistake, I have a Spriggan alive still. So I will send a spear into him a few times. Finish what I started last turn. I should be able to take out that objective now. We can score points. If I'm lucky, I can kill the Banshee as well as the Mittens with the Spriggan, and I can use Vent Steam from the Kodiak to take these guys out right away. 1 kill over here, and I should be able to control that zone, so that's 2 points, ideally. Over here, I've got to kill 2 guys to get a control point on that one. Can I get 1 control point from each one in 1 round? I'll figure that out off camera. But that's my plan for this mess. Eliminator is going to come over here, charge these guys in the back, thanks to parry, and reduce their effectiveness on shooting Iris, because it could end badly real fast. 1 mortal left, not too much of an issue right now because everything's already in melee, so I might fire over here or over here. I'll see what my ranges look like, and that's it. I have people probably just finish clearing out here, although I do have potential way to get to Raven with one of my spells. I can just charge through these guys. I don't know if that's a good plan or not right now. But that's my options, and we'll see what happens. Khador turn 4 now. I've wiped out the other objective. Took more work than I wanted it to. The NIST didn't do anything, and the Kodiak had to come in and do the job. Killed a few more mage hunters over here. Killed the Banshee. Killed a few more of the halberdiers. Missed the one I wanted to, but that's okay. Got rid of the rest of the Stormfalls. So right now, I'm sitting pretty good.
Halberdiers are broken.
Yeah, halberdiers are broken. They failed their command check. So I got the point here. So that's 2 for me, 1 for Todd, and that is my turn now. Irisk is just sitting back there behind the fence, camping on 4. What you got?
I'm going to try and eliminate all these 3 guys here so that I can dominate the zone. That's going to be my big plan. After that, it's just a matter of trying to minimize the damage. It's going to be tough now. You got 2 jacks up. I got no heavy hitters left, so very tough for me to do anything now. We'll see. Okay, let's go.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I dominated the zone with Raven by killing the Ironfang Pikeman, but took all my focus to do it, so she's really left in the open here. They killed the final Eliminator. He also killed the Eliminator with his magic spell, and my assassin just took Valachev's head off. Those guys are still scared as poop. And my Arcanist ran into the zone to try and protect Raven, but it really is not going to make that much difference. So here we are. It's pretty much endgame at this point. We'll see what Cam can do to kill me.
Okay. I'm not going to pay much attention to Raven. I need to get rid of this guy to free up this zone, because casters can't contest. I'll move Irisk up to here so he can dominate. And that'll be 2 points over here.
Will win you. Oh no, you're only at 2.
That's only 2, but if I can clear out 4 figures over there, then I can do it just fine. So I need a bit of focus for either an airburst or a gun attack onto this guy. Again, maybe some vent steam over here and some help with the NIST to clear out over there, and that should be enough. And if it's not, I'll still have, well no, I'll have to do it, otherwise she'll dominate again. So let's see what I can do. Khador, last round I managed to pull off the win. A couple mistakes right off the bat. I forgot to allocate any focus. I got excited and moved on to my next thing. I also put Fire for Effect onto the mortar, specifically to kill the Mage Hunters, forgetting that they were also stealthed. So that was dumb. Thankfully, the Deviation still killed one of them. The Nis Hunters stood still and shot to kill the other two. Kodiak moved up, vented steam to kill the assassin, and the Spriggan was lucky enough to get an 8 to kill the last guy to get the control points. Iris moved up, boosted a hand cannon shot onto the Arcanist, and that was enough to kill him. I dominated and I controlled, and that is 5 points. There we go. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very good game versus Cam. We had some really janky dice rolls, some pretty darn bad to hit and to damage rolls all the way
Raven
around.
can kill her own guys like a boss.
Oh, apparently, yeah, because I did that a couple times. But because it's a battle report, I didn't do the one thing that Raven is very good at, and that is the first turn or second turn snipe feat go with the Mage Hunter Assassins. Because Iris is only a 15-15, I could have. He moved on feat turn or on first turn. If the enemy Warcaster moves more than 3 inches or more out of their deployment zone, Mage Hunter Assassins with Raven's feet and snipe can hit them.
The Strike Force?
The Strike Force. Mage Hunter Strike Force. Did I say Assassins?
Yep.
I apologize. Can hit the enemy Warcaster as I said, if they move more than 3 inches or more out of their deployment zone.
With Killbox, that's going to happen.
If Killbox is going to happen, and I could have put on average with 10 guys hitting, doing on average 2 points of damage each. That's 20 points of damage, more than the Warcaster has. Could have killed them on top of 1. Didn't do that, obviously, because we're playing a battle report. We want to make it look good, right? Show what's going on.
I like to think that I hid well enough that you couldn't have done it.
They ignore line of sight, right? They ignore it all. So it's all very good. But you played a very good game, Cam. You really paid attention to what your objectives were and got in there. There's a few things that went wrong for both of us. So good game all the way around.